My name is Steve Fritz. I'm the Director of Athletics here at the University of St. Thomas, and on behalf of all of us at St. Thomas, and especially those involved in athletics, we want to welcome you this afternoon. It's a special day for us. I want to welcome all of our alumni baseball players that are here, and certainly the parents and friends of our current team. We also want to give a very, very special welcome to Jerry Hogan and the St. John's baseball team, and also their fans and parents too. So it's always exciting when two of the top teams in the MIC and longtime rivals get together like today. When Coach Denning came to St. Thomas back in 1994, he and I took a walk up here, and at that time the baseball field was in a little bit of shambles. There used to be two garages over here to the right, and when you got beyond the garages there were two dumpsters, and the dumpsters had couches in them and refrigerators in them, and Coach Denning didn't think this was a real good area to try to recruit young baseball players to. So we promised over a period of time that we would try to improve the situation. In 1998 we built Morrison Hall, and it certainly added the patio that we use today for serving the food and many other receptions and things. And that certainly helped the area. This last year we added Selby Hall, which again has added more definition and more good seating and good venue or good areas to watch the venue from. But there's no question that the capstone to this whole project was able to be accomplished in the last year when we've added the permanent seating behind home plate, all new fencing in the outfield, and the number one part being the turf infield. And this really has provided us, I think, the venue that really recognizes the type of program that Coach Denning has developed as a national champion in 2001 and certainly the most dominant team in the MIC. And we have that to thank Mr. Dave Koch for the assistance he gave in financing a good part of this project. And we're very, very pleased today to dedicate this field, and from this season on and today on, the field will be known as Koch Diamond. So we're very thankful for his assistance, not only when he was a student athlete and an alum, but also as a trustee and the number of things he's done for us. So thank you, Mr. Koch. At this time, I'd like to call on Jane Canny. Jane is the Vice President for Student Affairs. In that role, she oversees athletics and a number of other departments on campus. Jane?
I was told how to use this. I want to make sure I did it right, Willie. Thank you. Thank you, Director Fritz. Thank you all for joining us today. It's so fun to look out and see the players, the parents, the alumni, St. John's, and many of our friends in the community. It's a great day. And finally, it's arrived. As Director Fritz said, Coach Denning and Director Fritz have been planning this for a long time. On behalf of Father Deese, the president of the University of St. Thomas, and other leaders within the university community, we say welcome, and we want to express our gratitude to all of you for our support, and also to Mr. Koch. Unfortunately, President Deese was not able to join us today. He's on his way to Rome, but he's going to say a prayer for each and every one of you. Mr. David Koch, we want you to know how much we appreciate your generosity. After all, if it wasn't for you, we all wouldn't be here on this very glorious day. Your gift to us will help us to continue to grow outstanding baseball players and talented young men. Mr. Koch, a valued member of our University of St. Thomas Board of Trustees, has been recognized several times for not only his community service, but his philanthropy throughout the community and the state. In addition, he's the only person I know who has not only lettered twice, once at the University of Notre Dame and once here at the University of St. Thomas. He told me he lettered, 13 times at Wayzata High School. So in addition, I wanted to say that we are very fortunate to have you as our member of our community. And at this time, I'd like to introduce to you Mr. David Koch of the class of 1952. Right? Welcome.
Thank you very much for that introduction. Baseball has been important to me all my life. I started playing baseball when I was 10 years old. Played on a village team for the early years. Went to Wayzata and was one of the highlights of my life. I lettered as an 8th grader at Wayzata, and then I played football, basketball, and baseball. So athletics have been a major part of my life ever since I was 9 or 10 years old. So I'm thrilled to death to see this wonderful facility here. I know before they were having a challenge with the grass and so on, having a problem keeping it up. And Mark Dienhart asked whether or not I would start to try to raise some funds to do it. And I was happy to do that, and I'm absolutely thrilled with the results that we have here. So, and I enjoyed the game, the first game, and St. John's has got a good team as well. I played against St. John's back when they didn't have a fence in the field. Maybe they do now, but nevertheless, I'll never forget one of the batters from St. John's hit a ball. I think it's still rolling up there somewhere. It got between the infield and the outfield, and it kept running, and guess what? He could have gone around the track a couple of times. So that was my memory of St. John's, who also had very good baseball teams. So anyway, I'm delighted to be here, and I look forward to the second game.
Mr. David Koch presented in class of 1952 with gratitude from your friends at the University of St. Thomas on the occasion of the dedication of the Koch Diamond, April 22nd, 2006. Thank you very much.
I haven't thrown a baseball for probably 25 years, and so if I don't get it to home plate, don't laugh too loud, please.
At this time, I'd like to call on Coach Denning. Coach Denning is finishing about 13 years here and led our team to the national championship in 2001, was the National Coach of the Year that year, and certainly has built a program that we're very proud of here at St. Thomas. Coach Denning.
Thank you, and a special thank you to David Koch, just for being such a tremendous supporter, not only for our baseball program, but the school, the entire school. This guy has been a supporter that so much so, I don't think there's anybody that left a better mark in the community than this guy has. And last year, he came and talked to our baseball team, and we gave him that glove that he's got right now, by the way. Stick that one up, and anyway, that's from his era, or whenever he was playing in the early 50s there. And anyway, we really appreciate, David, all your support, and our kids really appreciate it. And thank you very much for being the role model that you have been for all our students, and St. John's too, actually. So.